Even grosser than roaches in your pop?
Oh, no, what?
How about bags of your poop?
Oh, boy.
So, Andy's been doing some hiking and stuff.
Oh,
so keep this in mind, Andy, if you ever venture into rock climbing.
Rock climbing.
I don't know if I don't know if I'll venture that far.
Is that your next
Yeah, that's my
hobby?
next. My next hobby will be rock climbing.
That's a big jump. That's a big
I know, just
jump.
kind of go on some walks on some trails. I even kind of stretched a little bit when I was calling what I do hiking. Next thing I know, I'm rock climbing.
Yeah,
You never
that's
know.
a big jump.
You might get that urge for adrenaline, you know. But there's a location in British Columbia where they're now giving people who are coming to climb the mountain, do some rock climbing, bags to poop in.
Bags to, because they have all that problem with.
So
They've
like
just been
it's gonna
pooping on the
take
mountain.
it's gonna take so long to climb this thing that they basically know you're gonna have to drop one.
Yep. So they're saying there's been an explosion in the usage of the backcountry areas in the southwest British Columbia. The rock climbing is very much a part of that. So they're finding that there are issues with human waste, particularly in their more remote areas. And it said it's usually as dogs you find waste in the forest and blah, blah, blah. But they're finding human feces pretty much all over the place at this location.
I can't imagine stepping in human.
No.
Waste, yeah, that would
Oh,
suck.
I mean,
dog poop is bad enough.
it's terrible, but human stuff.
Human poop?
Like, and the thing is, if
You're like rock climbing and you put your hand in it.
Oh.
no,
Then you slip.
And
Fall to your death.
Plummet to your death into somebody else's turd.
oh my god,
Or you're trying to reach up and you don't realize that you think that's a rock, but it's just a turd hanging over.
just squishes.
It's a robust bag with powder inside that will turn liquid into gel. It's meant to be used as portable single-use toilet in the wilderness or other situations where facilities aren't available.
Okay, so like when I was in San Francisco with my kids, I took them there. There was like this one place you could go to. I think it's called the Muir Woods. You see the redwoods or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have like different trails. They have like hiking trails. They have the beginner trail, the medium trail, and then the hard trail. Of course, I was like, well, the beginner trail, they were like, that's basically for senior citizens. So I was like, okay, we're going to go on the medium trail. Let's not get insane or whatever. It ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. And I know that it was probably whatever, 3/4 of the way. I was like, oh boy,
You had to go?
had to go. Now,
One of the worst feelings ever.
So bad.
Like the fear
No,
that
'cause-
hits your stomach when that happens.
because, and this is the other thing, I don't know how much longer this thing's going to go for. That what they basically what they said to
Should've
you,
done
they
the
were
beginner.
like, well, I should have done the beginner. But they said
Old person trail.
they said to me, they're like, listen, it's all in a loop. So you start one way, you go all the way around, and then you'll eventually end up right back at the, little gift shop or whatever.
There's bathrooms
And there's
there.
bathrooms there.
Right.
So I am just determined I am going to make it back.
Yeah,
I'm
you have to
gonna
tell
make
yourself
it back.
that, yeah.
I mean, it became everything. Like my kids would want to stop at a tree or something. I'm like, shut up!
Let's go. Did you walk fast or slow? How did
It was.
That's a balance. You got to
Can I
Was it a
tell you,
clenched
Lise?
walk?
fast.
There was a clench. There were a couple clench walk moments. So the way that it was sort of hitting me was like these waves.
So you'd slow down a little bit.
Like yeah, and then I'd kind of and so like sometimes I'd have to fully stop and be like,
Yeah. Oh, look at this tree over here.
and a lot of times there was nothing to look at that spot, and it was like there were so many other people that they were just probably like, what is this man stoically standing and observing really nothing. And I was, my kids both knew. I was
Oh, yeah,
like,
they
I was
knew.
like, this is bad, guys.
What
And
were
it's
they saying?
Stella's concern of because she
Well, she didn't want you to
can't-
poop your
No,
pants. That's
because
embarrassing,
we're
Dad.
on a bus tour. I poop my pants.
Oh my
And
God.
now I gotta go on a bus to somewhere else. No, this could not happen. This could.
You got teenagers. They're like,
Yes.
no.
Yeah. Rowan's he doesn't care if I poop myself or if I didn't. He was like, whatever. I don't care. But
Go ahead, Dad.
I was always thinking about the emergency of like if you have to go off the trail. and then you have to just do this.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You
Find a
know,
bu-
and I
find a bush.
feel like in these places, this is what they're encountering. So like if hundreds and hundreds of people a day are going to some of these, like, oh, you must see this BC,
Right.
trail, and are deciding I have to poop off to the side, it's people don't go as far as you think.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
they
you
just go right around the first tree and then drop a deuce.
So if this happened to you and those bags were around,
Lise, I don't want to use a bag. I don't want to poop into a bag ever in my life.
But would you have
What
in
would
this
you have done in this
situation if those were
situation?
available?
What
would
it
you
would have
used the
done,
bag?
it would have given me at least peace of mind.
you'd have felt better psychologically. Like there
Psychologically,
is
it's
like
bad.
a
There's
safety
something.
blanket.
There's something
Yeah.
here.
But there's the other side of it, and because I always think this too, the closer I got to the gift shop area, like I could see, it was like, like it was like, oh god, like it all of a sudden back there, everything was like, hey, we made it, we can
So your
relax.
brain was signaling.
Yes. Was like, time to go. And I'm like, no. Like Stella was like, go, just go. She's
Run,
screaming
Forrest.
it.
Yeah.
Did it light
Follow
up?
me in the
It
gift
like
shop.
lit up and played music.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you. But
So you went in there?
no, so I go. I'm
God.
like going to there. There's a cone.
A cone?
Yeah,
Like out of order?
they're in there cleaning it.
No! The panic sets back
I'm like-
in.
Almost my knees are giving out from the pain of everything, and luckily it was like within like a couple minutes the guy came out with a cone. But the best part was like everything was clean on the inside. It was like
That's nice.
it wasn't
That's
the
awesome.
worst
Oh,
experience.
that's nice.
You could just
Well,
pop
it worked
in,
out.
drop trowel, and release.
Were you
Yeah.
Do you
sweating?
think you could
Oh,
poop
covered
into a
in
bag? Like, I don't know if I could physically.
I
Unless
don't-
I put the bag down and then I'm over it like
That's-
that.
I would have to.
There's
yeah.
no way I'm holding a bag.
Seems like it would be
It would go one way and I would
hard for a
go.
lot of people.
I think
pooping.
I think I need a tree
I
to
think you'd
lean
have to
on.
you'd have to almost make it like a horse saddle.
Oh
like the
yeah, like
pooping.
side to
Maybe
side
that's
like
what the-
that.
'cause I
Maybe
mean-
that's what they do.
But I'm
the
releasing the
direction.
number 2. I'm also releasing the number 1 at the same time.
Well, I think it's designed for that too, so it's gonna.
Woo!
Yeah, I think I'm horse saddling it as well.